everybody, my name is Brittany with Mainstream Multimedia, and in today's video we are going to be walking you through a location product shoot for none other than Nature's Bakery. We do a decent amount of traveling for work and love chasing waterfalls on our own time. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Sorry TLC. And this is always in our snack pack. No, this video is not sponsored by Nature's Bakery. We just love this product so much that we wanted to use it as a point of reference for these product pictures. So to start this video, we're going to be showing you some essentials that we bring to every single location shoot, whether it be indoor or outdoor, and then from there I'm going to be showing you how to style these product pictures outdoors and account for external forces that you cannot control, such as the sun. So without further ado, let's jump right on into this video. When shooting on location, there's a small arsenal of supplies that you need for every shoot, whether it be indoor or outdoor. The very first thing, extra batteries. The last thing you want is to be halfway through a shoot and look down and see your camera's on 10% with no other battery on you. Recently, we just did an outdoor shoot and we finished the project with literally 2% on the camera. It's not an enjoyable time, it's very stressful, and it can make for some very bad pictures because you feel rushed and you can't take the time to properly stage and light your products. The next thing that's very important would be a microfiber cloth. Especially being outdoors, there's dirt, there's dust, there's water, sometimes there's mud, and your products will get dirty. It's very important you have something to wipe it down with, otherwise you're gonna have to figure out how to clean them up in post-production, which is a headache most of the time. We also love to use this bag here, which is from Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. This bag is phenomenal for several reasons. Down here at the bottom, when you unzip it, it's actually made for camera gear. My favorite feature of this bag is the side pocket right here, which is made for easy access. So when the bag is on your back, you can simply open this pocket and it slides your camera out quickly, which is great when you're on the go. The top part is just meant for whatever you want it to be. So usually the products that we're photographing for the day, we stick up in this waterproof section, close it up, put the camera in the bottom part, put a nice water bottle right here, and we're good to go. Everything in one bag that is meant for hiking. I'd say one of the most important things for an outdoor shoot is this reflector board here. They're about $10 on Amazon, which I will have linked down below, but this is how you counteract daylight. If you're shooting at noon, sometimes that sun is just too harsh, especially if you're shooting a white product. So to counteract the sun, you have to shoot in the shade or have the sun behind the product, which means your product may be a bit too dark. This here is going to reflect light onto your product, giving you more control in an environment where you have little to no control. We're going to be using this a lot throughout this video, so you'll see exactly how this works. I've just nailed down our first photo spot, and as you can see behind me, we have this gorgeous waterfall. However, surrounding the waterfall are these beautiful mossy green rocks, which is where I want the first picture to be. Now going into the shot, I know that I don't want it to be a flat lay, and it's very important that you remember to have some interest in your images. You don't want everything to be a flat lay or the product standing straight up. You want to keep it interesting so the audience is engaged. So I got this beautiful piece of driftwood to help prop this product up. You'll quickly realize that outdoors, sticks and twigs are your best friend. You're not in the studio and you don't have sticky tack and tape to help your product stand up straight. So make sure you're utilizing resources that are right in front of you. So here we have this gorgeous spot where the sun is just cascading down and highlighting this green turf right here. So I want to position the product right here. So I'm gonna place the driftwood and then put the product down just like that. So simple. And as you can see, because I use this piece of driftwood, it looks very organic and it's the easiest way to just place the product. Now, we have our reflector board here, which is going to help us bounce light onto the product. As you can see, the sun is coming from behind, which is creating this dramatic effect that I absolutely love for outdoor pictures. But we need to make sure we can see the product because that is the whole point of the picture. So you take your reflector board and you go on the opposite side of the sun. The sun's coming from this way, so you need the light to bounce on the board and hit the product. All you do is simply put it here and move it. The closer you are to the product, the more light you're going to cast on it. The further away, the less light you're going to cast on it. Sometimes putting too much light on the product is bad. It makes it look too fake, or it just simply washes out the product labeling and then you can't read the packaging. So make sure you're putting this at a good distance to accentuate the product without distorting the quality of the image. our second shoot location. And because the last one was green and moss, we wanted this one to feel different, but still following that neutral, organic color palette. The way I like to think of a collection is all of the images should complement each other, but still be diverse enough to post side by side on socials. So here we have this beautiful water behind us, and I'm gonna set the product right here. The reason I chose this spot is because the sun is coming down and highlighting the water directly behind it, creating this beautiful glow behind the product. The problem is you don't want the background to take away from the product itself. It doesn't matter how beautiful the scenery is, you are selling the product, and that needs to be the main focus. So to account for that, we're going to throw some blur on this shot to make sure that the background is not too distracting. And once again, here we have the sun positioned behind the product. So we have to use the reflector board to add some light onto the packaging itself. That way we can make sure everything is visible and is the main point of focus. So now we're on to our last shot. The other two, the product was standing upright. So this one we want to replicate a flat lay. So I have this beautiful patch of greenery right here. I've already started brushing away some of the brown sticks and twigs that I see. I'm pretty proficient in Photoshop and can touch up a lot, but the more you can do while you're photographing, the easier your life is going to be later on. So for this one, I'm literally just going to set the product down just like so. And because the sun is shining directly on the product, there's no need for a reflector or anything else. This shot is straight good to go. And that concludes today's video. Just to recap, here is all three images side by side. Like I said before, I love collections to complement each other while still being diverse enough to post side by side on socials. If you found any value at all in this video, please give it a giant thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you do an outdoor shoot on your own, feel free to tag us on Instagram at Mainstream Multimedia, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.